Turn your body away from me a little bit. Great. Love that. This is half. There we go. And now just eyes past me. What is up YouTube? Today I am in Calabasas. It looks gorgeous out here. You would not ever know that we're only like, what, 30 minutes away from Beverly Hills. Today we have a very special guest. She is the first person I ever shot with. I am with beautiful
Emily Lavengood.
If you see the other episode, we're doing a very different shoot from that first time. Can you tell us what you do?
Yeah, I started as a dancer. I'm a choreographer, creative director, model, actress, writer. Keep my martial arts.
Oh yeah, I still owe her a martial arts thing. And that was recorded. All right, so I owe her something. We shot like almost exactly 1 year ago, I think.
Yeah, lots has happened in the making of starting my own YouTube channel thanks to you.
Yes. You're from Colorado, right?
Yeah, a very small town in Colorado.
For how long you been there?
About 7 years now.
Oh geez, I remember way back when you said 6 years, because that was exactly 1 year ago. What have you been doing since the last time we shot together?
I have done a couple commercials. You can see me on the Sci-Fi Network. I was on a ballroom tour actually.
She hustles.
Yeah. How I became a model is I just got out of my dance training, 8 to 8 every day, and then after that I was bartending at night, taking selfies of myself, and then I would put together little shoots and I would kind of create the outfits. Every outfit that I wear in a shoot is from my own wardrobe. Started reaching out to people, and then a lot of people started reaching out to me, and my pictures and portfolio just grew. I started submitting myself to modeling agencies.
You were not signed last time I met you, right?
No, it's just kind of taken off from there. But at first it wasn't easy. I thought I was gonna like jump into the industry, and it took a while for me to kind of get seen and get my face out there, which of course is discouraging at first. You hear the word no and you're like, is this meant for me? Should I move back home? And that was never really an option for me. One door led to another, and then I was able to get hired for bigger and bigger projects.
You're not just waiting. Tell me about how your family.
Both my parents come from a medical background. So both my family is in the doctor, medical. When I was like, I want to be a dancer, I want to be an artist, it was a little bit of like, well, you have so many options, like really want to do this like tenfold. They now are just super on board. They are one of my biggest fans, biggest supporters. After they saw me stick it out and I've been living in my car, and then they were like, wow.
Your parents were medical doctors, and I was like, what's the opposite of that? I'll do that. I mean, like, for those who don't know, I was in the medical field. No regrets whatsoever. It was great. I also like do art. You know what you want, it seems.
Yeah.
I think that helps.
And I will not take no for an answer.
Nice.
No matter what.
Don't mess with Emily.
Yeah.
She will hurt you physically. We're gonna go ahead and get some of these shots right here, and then we're gonna move to another location. This is gonna be super run and gun because the sun is setting really fast, but it's gorgeous, and we're just gonna get some shots out there. All right, you ready?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, take two. All right, go ahead, and we're just rolling half body shots. Go ahead and start walking away from me. Right there, and then now you're gonna show me. 1 second. I'm gonna put the tag away from your shirt. Sweet. Okay, and a couple, you're not really gonna walk. It's just sort of like you're leading me, and sometimes you're peeking back at me. Oh, your hair is glowing. Just have it half over your shoulder right now, and just go ahead and look at me head on. Right, head on to the camera in the next one. Great. Hold 1 second, I'm gonna switch lenses. Right. Artistic freedom. Oh, wind's hitting you, I love it. I'm gonna use that. Go ahead and turn your body away from me a little bit. Great. Love that. This is half. There we go.
So one photo I really like is the over-the-shoulder photo, and a lot of people like it. It's very mainstream. But I also like the messy hair kind of look, and I know a lot of people do not like that. And it's okay to make an artistic choice and stand by that.
Okay, let's go ahead and go into the weeds. I'm not sure what we're stepping in sometimes. Are there rattlesnakes in Colorado? Oh, you're comfortable with that? I just don't want your clothes hooked. Right there, stop, right there, that's it. Really? So that is a thing. Would my mind be blown if I went to Colorado? Cool. Love that. And give me that half shoulder again. Yeah. These are really dreamy, I'll just tell you that. And then a slight smile, like a Mona Lisa smile. Love it. 1 second, let me go double check. 1 second. So I had to put my eyes on this to see, to review the shot. Somebody did like a, oh wow, okay. I like that. Very dreamy on you.
Oh, very dreamy.
Cool.
Goodbye, Shaw. See you later.
Similar thing, we're just gonna go ahead and try a little bit different angles all around. Yep, that would be great. Just gonna see that. Oh wow, very cool. Love that. Cool. On each one, can you give me a variation of eyes off? Eyes on and then off. Yeah, yeah. Cool. Love that. Same one. 1 second. So what's hard is that sometimes the autofocus is catching the weeds right in the front of her face instead of on her face. So I have to switch modes and go to like almost half manual. Got it. Oh, I love that. Hold that. Got it. A similar thing. I love that when, oh, do your thing, do your thing. Huh? Go ahead and sort of like you're just, you were hiding there, playing with the weeds a little bit, and then take a look down and I'll tell you when you peek up at me. Go ahead and play. Now you're hearing some noises around. Great. And now you see me, just from the side. Love that. You recognize it's an old friend. Great. Got it. All right, 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Got it. All right, let's go and move on. That looks great. These are all really, like I said, very dreamy. Seeds on you now. Weeds.
As a kid, I would always have my sister do shoots for me because I really was inspired by America's Next Top Model. And then when I came out here, I kind of just found that it was so easy to do. I would just hit up a bunch of photographers and practice my posing in front of the mirror. People just came to me and it was a blessing because...
Go ahead and just peek back at me from there. Go ahead and crouch down a little bit. Almost with one hand on the floor. Awesome. And go ahead and, oh actually keep looking at me. Great. Can you pull it off your shoulders?
Now, it might not look like it, but on the inside, I was almost panicking at this point because that sun is going down fast. But as a professional, you learn to get this confidence on the set so that everyone can do their jobs knowing that there's someone who's gonna make sure that things are gonna run smoothly.
Got it. Cool. Let's go where Jeff is, and you're gonna replace him there. Right where Jeff is, actually. That's a good spot. Yeah. Very cool. Go ahead and just stand, open up to me. The autofocus was going haywire and the exposure was going really haywire because the sky is really bright, but we're actually in a shadow. The sun just clipped technically. So I'm going to take advantage of that where it glows right behind her head, and it looks very, it's what I actually use for engagement photography a lot. Oh, this looks great. Can do the same thing where you're crouching a little bit. Right there. I see some foreground elements that look really cool on her. The wind is blowing her hair, so I'm just gonna let it go and see what we can get out of it. Can you do that same one where you're sort of like peeking down and your hair was drooping a little bit? Great. Hold that. Got it. Alright, let's go and move down to that last location. It's working out really well, and we only have, like, what was it, 45 minutes total? Okay, careful with your head, okay? Don't get it caught. Let me see which one. This one. Huh. I think, let's do one here and then we'll go down the road. And stop right there. Let me see what it looks like on the frame up. So I'm using a super long lens, and I'm gonna like come step far and zoom back into her so I can get both in frame. At the same time, I don't want her to look small. So she's looking small because of that. I'm gonna switch off lenses now. Take 5 or 6, one of those. Cool. Go ahead and give me sort of like the center. Like I want you right in the center, cross leg. I just want sort of like this. There we go. And then I want to sort of like this straight vertical line in the middle of all of this. Then go ahead and look off to one side, completely like towards the sun. Cool, let's go and move on to the last location. Should be last. You know how like photographers always say one more, just one more? It's to keep you on your toes. We have 5 minutes left, and we're gonna call it a wrap. A wickety wrap. I have a general time limit of 90 minutes on the entire shoot. We had about 45 minutes, so I knew ahead of time. But see this curve right here? This curved road? Let's stop right there. Path by yourself, and you just notice me, and hello. Cool. Go shoulder down, and let's have you turn more.
Hand on my head, chest on my chest.
This audio pad. He's calling that. Cool. That's fine. Go ahead and just face me head on. And can you scoot over to your right about 1 foot? Stop right there. Good. Great. No smile. Just presence. Good. And now go ahead and face off to the side. And now 90 degrees. Sort of like you're facing a lot off to the side. This one profile.
I will stand on your border and I'll search through the clouds. Yeah, we left New York City with our windows down.
Got it. All right, that is a wrap. Let's go ahead and let's get back to the cars.
Sold my new car and bought a diamond ring. Bought a cheap car and got down on one knee.
I can't feel my tongue. Okay, take, I don't know, 11, 19, whatever. So we just finished the shoot. The sun is pretty much way past the mountains. I thought it was a really great shoot because we have 45 minutes. Everything was a keeper.
I thought the shoot went great. We were pressed for time, but he was able to direct me and kind of help me here and there, which is super helpful no matter where you are as a model. It's always fun whenever he says, okay, 3 more shots. And then that's your chance to kind of just do whatever.
I know that Emily's really a good natural poser. We're in the clear fields. There's not as much to interact with to give it like a little bit. We had to make sure we get the shots we need. And the last couple, if give some freedom to run, we're gonna run. So it was a weird balancing game. I always feel like there's no real right or wrong answers for like the levels between photographer direction versus a model's freedom.
Whatever you feel natural to do is right. I suggest never like fighting what your director is saying. Always give them the shot that they're asking for, and then from there you can kind of take the reins.
I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm just gonna, okay. Sorry, like you were talking about like saving it for after shoot. That's when we start fighting and arguing. Like
that's when we like throw down. Not a wrong answer unless you like run away from the camera, but even that could be a good shot.
Now I'm speaking to the photographers. If you're always worried about like how much do I direct, am I directing right? Sometimes the director is clearly just moving and doesn't even know what they're doing, but at least you do it with confidence. It's not the greatest scenario, but sometimes at least there's someone calling the shots. Let's run with it and move on. And sometimes I let the model run free. For this YouTube show, I did want to give like usually a little bit more direction to at least kind of see, oh, does this work? Can this work? Does it have it? And it's like, what's it like? And then what you know? And you know what would be the greatest thing? If we got like a GoPro on her head. Great ideas. She's still nodding because she's polite. So as some of you can tell, I'm still trying to grow the channel. I'm putting a lot of effort into that. If you can hit that like button, it tells YouTube to go ahead and spread it out to the world and show other people who are also interested in this kind of show. So please hit that like button if you liked it. If you didn't, perfectly fine. Thank you for all right, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the show, and we'll see you guys next time. Oh, it's cold.
You did it.
Oh, cut. Okay.
Call me when you want, baby.